snow, wind, and rain. Take a look. This is what it looked like in Red River last night. Snow coming down pretty hard there. There is Ski Santa Fe. It looks like you could almost hit the slopes up there. They picked up a little bit as the storm moved through. So the big question this morning, what will the weather bring today? Good morning to you on that, Morrow.
Good to see you. I'm Elizabeth Alvarez. That's right. It is Tuesday, May 13th. Get ready, folks. May 13th. Yeah, mid-May. And we are seeing wintry weather. Let's get right to it. Check in with meteorologist Cassandra Crimmy, who is standing by. Who's going to talk about what it's feeling like out there right now. Good morning, Cassandra.
Yeah, good morning, guys. That we're still dealing with a winter-like, not just temperatures, but conditions as well. It wasn't just snowy through the overnight in some spots. We're actually still watching the chance for snow showers this morning and even getting that mixture. But as we talk through the temperatures, they're going to be cold, not just this morning, but through this afternoon as well. Here's a look at the radar. In the metro area, we are dry, but you get towards Santo Domingo, we have that mix of moisture. Santa Fe, even seeing a few snow flurries, especially on the eastern side of the city. And then as we get further northward, Taos still tracking some of that snowfall with rain, starting to wind down as we get you closer towards Melrose. But the big story for today, after the morning snow and mix, it's going to be a cold one. We're right now in the 20s and 30s, some spots below freezing. Taos, Las Vegas, 27, 32 in Los Alamos and in Farmington, and 24 degrees in in Gallup, and 28 in Grants. But through the day, temperatures really struggling to heat up. We're going to peak in the 50s today, almost 20 degrees below average. I'll show you when we'll rebound those temperatures coming up.
Well, look at this. If you like variety, spring weather in New Mexico this year definitely fills that bill.
And look at this. Some people are waking up to this. A little bit of snow. That's some wind from the other day. It is cold. It is damp here in Albuquerque. Our Samantha McDonald is live downtown. She has you covered. Sam, does not look too pretty out there.
No, Matt, it's very windy out here. You can definitely feel a chill in the air. Some drivers will even notice some damp spots when they're driving around town. I hope you did not pack away those coats. This spring storm is making for some difficult driving conditions, mostly up north. If you check the nmroads.com website from the State Highway Department, it shows there are difficult driving conditions on the New Mexico highways 38 and 434 in and around the Taos area and U.S. Highway 64. Some viewers have let us know what it looks like where they are with pictures. Take a look. Ron Schwartz sent us these from his cabin in Brazos Canyon, south of Chama. And Donald Reed sent us some photos of the snow falling between Angel Fire and Eagle's Nest, which had 2 inches by mid-afternoon yesterday. We did get some rain overnight in the metro, and that is leading to a very cold morning. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Samantha. Stay warm out there. Kind of chuckle a little bit, but it is not pretty outside. Now, New Mexico is not the only part of the country being hit with some weird and unseasonable weather. Take a look.
We got 36.5 inches over the weekend.
All right, that is north of Kremlin, Colorado, about 100 miles northwest of Denver. It was supposed to be a summer pasture, dry last week, now covered under 3 feet of snow. Don't mind, next door to us in Texas, heavy rain caused a lot of street flooding in and around Waco and San Antonio. That stranded a lot of drivers. It even forced some people to have to be rescued.
Get ready, violent tornado, violent tornado.
My God, that'll send chills up your spine. There's now a state of emergency in Nebraska. This after Sunday's powerful storm spawned several tornadoes, particularly in the southeastern part of the state. Elizabeth.
Something else a lot of folks are talking about this morning. Some hot air balloon pilots are worried that the federal government is about to make a major change in how they police the sport. And they're worried that it could affect Fiesta. The National Transportation Safety Board is considering requiring more oversight on pilots giving passenger rides. In response to many crashes, the NTSB wants new regulations over training, inspections, and licensing. Some pilots think that the feds could knock casual ballooners out of the sport, harming the Fiesta with fewer pilots giving fewer rides.
The balloon Fiesta, people fly sponsors. So is that all of a sudden considered a ride? Therefore, yes, it's going to absolutely affect events across the country.
The NTSB is asking the FAA to make a final decision within the next couple of months. We'll keep you posted. It's slow and it's painstaking, but investigators are gradually getting a better idea of what happened in the deep, dark caverns at the WIP site. Over the weekend, the camera on an extender reached to the back of the storage area where radiation had leaked back in February. Photos show melted plastic and rubber on the top of waste containers and drums. Experts are analyzing all of this and plan to get more pictures from another angle. Nobody knows when the waste isolation pilot plant will be safe to reopen.
Of the anti-APD protesters who got kicked out of a city council meeting last week are now planning to sue. They signed up to speak. They went up to the microphone and then said nothing. Security escorted four protesters out of the meeting and banned them from City Hall for 90 days. Those protesters say the new rules the council created after the chaotic meeting back on May 5th unfairly limit free speech. The four who were removed are meeting with the American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU, about filing a lawsuit. Well, here we go again. Another story of the state of New Mexico spending thousands of dollars of your money on stuff that's been sitting around collecting dust for years. In 2010, the Department of Transportation paid nearly $118,000 for nearly 1,400 new internet-based phones. They were installed in 5 offices around the state, but not in Santa Fe. On special assignment last night, we found out 850 of these phones have been sitting in storage for 4 years.
What's taking so long?
Just really the complication of transferring all of the equipment to do it. We just haven't gotten there yet. You know, phones don't go bad.
4 years. So when will the phones be installed, if at all? To see that part of the story and get reaction from a state legislator about this big purchase, join us for Tu Casa tonight at 9 o'clock or click on KRQE.com anytime.
Mayor R.J. Berry's idea for a river walk along Albuquerque's Bosque could be in jeopardy if one city councilor gets her way. ABQ, the plan, has been a focus of the mayor's office for several years now. One of the ideas is to create an area along the Rio Grande with more activities and amenities, including restaurants. The city council set aside funding for the project about 2.5 years ago, but after an audit showed 59% of Albuquerque parks need maintenance, Councilor Diane Gibson wants to use that money to fix the parks.
We do have 291 parks in Albuquerque, and many of those parks have gone without substantial improvements for many, many years.
The mayor's office disagrees, saying better management can take care of the maintenance problem. Gibson's resolution was discussed at last night's Finance Committee meeting. It still needs to make it to the full council for further consideration.
Well, you probably don't want to hear this, but you can expect more delays around the Paseo I-25 project during the day and at night all this week. The major ones include both north and southbound frontage road, which are now reduced to single lanes from Paseo to San Antonio. Jefferson is also down to 1 lane in each direction just north of Paseo. This goes from 9 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, then again from 9 at night until 5 in the morning. For more information on the project, anytime go to KRQE.com and click on links.